Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Death, the Thief Path. Well, I just spent the entirety of day 18 doing backflips. Just got my acrobatics up to 321, our honors at 350, and we currently only have throwing, climbing, and agility maxed out, but we're almost maxed out intelligence. Strength is right there, vitality ain't bad, luck is respectable, communicate isn't too bad. Really, the only one of our skills that is that badly off is stealth, and that's just because, well, there's only so much sneaking around you can do.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you get a fine meal of roast lamb.
I'll go ahead and greet everybody.
Everyone cheers at you in greeting.
Talk about adventures.
Well, sounds like you've seen all the sights and been through all the dangers here in lovely scenic Mordavia.
Yeah, you're okay, you're all right. It seems you're a very brave hero here.
I hope I'm not out of line here, but can I have your autograph?
You find yourself signing your autograph for everyone here and getting a bad case of writer's cramp. Such is the price of glory.
Anyway.
While Tanya was away from us, she learned to read and write. Now she is teaching me to read. I have always wanted to learn how to read. Together, Tanya and I will teach all the women of the town to read and write.
Why would a woman need to read or write? That is like teaching a horse to dance.
Yuri, you and I will have a talk later. Tonight, in fact. I couldn't be happier. My baby is back and everyone is well here.
And ask about the Dark One.
I don't know much about that, but it's supposed to be bad luck to speak of it. Tui. It was supposed to have something to do with an old monastery and a dark cult that worshipped it. And that it had something to do with Irana's death, and rumors that say it is the cause of all the problems here in Mordavia. Other than that, I can't tell you anything.
Alright, well, we can ask Yuri about the Dark One.
We do not dare to speak of the Dark One, for that way lies madness and despair. I'm sorry, I cannot help you.
Alright, Innkeeper.
I am well and very happy. She is well. She helps her mother during the day, and we make certain she is safe at night. No one will ever steal her from us again.
Alright, and talk to the trio.
One dark day, a large, fragrant stranger came to town.
Oh, I remember. He was dressed in dark clothes, and he wore a hood over his head, so we couldn't quite see his face. I thought it was Tony Fields.
He spoke in a deep, sibilant voice, reminiscent of Vincent Price, and had a cruel chuckle.
Moseyed on up to each and every elephant in Mordavia and whispered a little something in its ear.
Yeah, and by the next day, all the elephants had left town.
I just can't bear this. You gotta tell it.
After that, only the stranger was left in town.
I ran up to him. I asked him, "What have you done? What did you say to the elephants? My wife left me!"
Then he just threw off his clothes and cape, exposing himself to the whole world, and revealed that he was an elephant.
Yeah, he said, "Ha ha, you fools! I am an elephant."
Then he just packed up his trunk and left forever.
But to this day, on dark, cold nights, you can still hear the distant echoes of elephants trumpeting their mournful cries. My wife, how I miss her.
And I call out, "You forgot to write! Not even a fax!" The elephants don't listen, and they never remember.
But elephants never forget.
Well, sport fans, things are pretty quiet around here. Yuri and Bella are happy that Tanya's back.
Yeah, they're okay, you know? Even Igor's back to his old self. We even speak to him occasionally now.
There's even a rumor going around that Boris and Olga may be getting together again.
On the other hand, there are vampires in the castle.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's rough, are you kidding? I mean, that swamp still cuts us off from the rest of the world.
Yeah, and the cave still darkly influences everything that goes on here in sleepy Mordavia.
So, we were a skosh curious about you.
Yeah, I mean, you're okay. But when are you gonna get around to taking care of all the rest of our problems?
After all, you're supposed to be the hero around here.
You start to tell them of your plans and the dangers you face.
Color me crazy, but, maybe it's better we don't know all the details.
Yeah, you know, I think we'll sleep better if we don't.
Yeah, what we don't know won't give us nightmares.
Ask about rumors.
All right, fine, so sue me. Maybe we do gossip once in a while.
Well, you must mean my apartment. We know of no cave in Mordavia.
Wait, what?
Point is, we never repeat gossip, 'cause we get it right the first time.
Actually, this quote-unquote gossip is about you.
Yeah, he's right, okay? Someone overheard Tanya playing where the staff used to be.
She was singing Trina's in love. Trina loves a human. Trina's in love. Kind of a good beating.
And, since you're the only alleged human having any dealings with that particular vampire...
We thought you just might be interested in that story before we go to the Inquirer.
You know, you can never tell about some people. Unless, of course, you're a gossip.
And monsters.
Gotta tell you, there's many monsters out there roaming the night in Mordavia.
Yeah, many an eldritch creature crawls out of the dark. I know most of them.
It's a good thing we stay safe within the town walls and doors so we don't have to meet them.
Yeah, we've actually seen all the monsters in the game except for the Revenant.
You are...
But I think we'll go ahead and get a good night's rest rather than
You are locked.
deal with that for the moment.
After...
Because,
You
oddly
awaken as the
enough,
sun... Someone has left a note. The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
this is not suspicious at all.
It's a typical You get...
And do the usual spiel. Nothing new. Say goodbye.
You get a...
Good day. Good. Take care.
Well, rather than wait till nightfall, which we could do, training up, I think we will go ahead and go after one more of the Dark One rituals, because we've actually got most of them at this point. But there is one that, actually, we could have gotten all of them before now. Necrotar.
That view.
But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and try and get to the Dark One's tomb, or the Mad Monk's tomb. Because if we're going to go do acrobatics practice, we might as well do it this way. And this is the thing that did glitch the game a fair bit in the original unpatched release. Just it became very easy to get lost in the swamp.
You are surrounded. You see a tree whose
But yeah, you head south enough, eventually it does bring you here, at least it's supposed to.
why
Heck of it. Alright, so with that done, we can somersault our way back to the tomb.
the standing stone looks like a crude, oversized tombstone. It was an inset six-pointed star figure, similar to the one on the monastery door. The points are slightly curved like the arms of a starfish. Arcane symbols label each point of the star.
Well, in case that's not a big enough hint,
The Dark One sign clicks into the depression in the stone. You find that you can now turn the sign like a dial.
and the trick here is that we're supposed to go in the order of the symbols of the rituals, which are very helpfully on the interior of the monastery. And it's very helpful if you remember to write them down, which I did not. Luckily, this is why we have save games. So, we'll go ahead and save this here. Restore one of our saves from back before we burned the monastery down. Our earliest one should be good enough for this, I think. Yes, yes, still alive somehow.
You find
And wow, hey, first time we made it in, so...
This carving
Okay, so it is in fact mouth, then bone, then blood, and then the cloud thingy.
This relief shows a storm.
Breath, and then
This is a bas-relief image of a heart. If you look out of the
doesn't really look like a heart that much.
This is
but
about-
okay. Okay, so with that done, go ahead and restore, and this is why I'm glad we didn't do the autosave.
The Dark One sign.
Okay, so we'll start with the mouth. Then go to the bone. Then go to the blood. Then go to the breath. And then to the heart. No, wait. And I guess maybe it's the essence and then the Dark One sign. I was trying to see if you reset if it got in the wrong order. Actually, now I think about it. It's actually the arc over by the cave that gives you the instructions, not the walls in the tomb. Easy mistake, really. In case you're wondering how we're supposed to get back to that cave.
The step.
And the tree's still here.
It's pretty slippery.
Oh, and our climbing skill is not quite good enough. Except now it is.
That. It's
Haha!
This symbol is really abstract.
Okay,
This looks like
so it's essence heart.
This strange symbol.
Senses.
The archway above the path is inscribed with 8 arcane symbols. The 8th is new to you. The cloud symbol is...
Let's see.
This is the...
Breath blood. Then bone, then mouth.
This symbol.
You'd think mouth would be the first one, but okay.
The Dark One.
Okay, so we want to start out with essence, which is the weird esoteric one. So essence, then heart, then senses, which it's not the dark one symbol. And then it's breath, blood, bone, and heart last. Okay, let's try it the other way around. Let's start with mouth. Then bone. Then blood. Then breath. And essence. Then heart. And senses.
Finally, you feel the Dark One sign settle. You pull on it, opening the tomb, and retrieve a damp but readable scroll from its depths. It is the Dark One's bone ritual. You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monolith.
Alright, so with that done,
After some...
yeah, we don't want to get exhausted out here.
Why would... Why...
And bingo.
After some... After some...
And we can actually go ahead and do the last dark ritual as well. And looks like my speed has been cut down a bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit more acrobatics practice, because we will need to be nightfall to do this last one.
After...
And let's see, what has all that gotten us? 334, weapon use 333, dodge 351, and intelligence is now maxed out.
After some...
Okay, so you might remember these little guys from before, the first time we were here. Will-o-wisps, which are said to be the souls of lost children. Well, what would you use to try and get children's attention?
Carefully place some of the candy on the ground.
Well, with that done,
You capture a few of the will-o-wisps in a flask.
because remember what it said about how we could find one of the rituals by using the light of a dead child's soul?
When you bring the will-o-wisp near the standing stone, glowing runes appear around a six-pointed image. In the center of the runes, you can now see a small hole in the stone.
And again,
When you touch the Dark One sign to its image on the squid stone, The sign locks into place in the small hole. The points of the sign seem to point to 6 of the glowing runes.
And this one, you have to spell out the name of the Dark One, which is A V O O L Z, or is it A? Oh, wait, how do you spell the Dark One's name again? Is it Avuls or Azul?
Try click an image of the sign of the dark.
Okay, well, thankfully again, thank goodness for the restore. And yes, he's going to tell us not to go there.
The heck? As you put...
And long as I'm here, I might as well show that you can.
You've met... After you bombard the poor creature for a bit, it dies. Poor Hector. You retrieve...
Okay,
There is a cold feeling down here that chills...
Okay, no wonder I was getting it wrong. It is in fact A-L-Z-O-O-V. Or actually, that is A-V-O-O-Z-L. Well, all those Lovecraftian names get stuck in my head. Okay, so go ahead and restore that.
When you...
Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with A, V, O, O, Z, and L.
As you complete the name of the Dark One, you feel a distant rumble under the earth, as of the earth shifting, or some unimaginably huge creature stirring in its sleep. Part of the squid stone opens to reveal a small compartment. You reach in to find a scroll covered with mysterious runes. The symbol of the senses at the top is the only part that you can make out. You also retrieve the Dark One sign, which pulls loose from the stone with a slurping, sucking sensation. The hole in the stone closes as you remove the sign.
And that gets us the last of the Dark One rituals. So I'm going to go ahead and close this chapter out here. And next time we will go on to our date with Katrina. See you then.